The following is a Broncos Broadcast Network production.
Good morning, and welcome to the Broncos Broadcasting Network. I'm Eric.
And I'm Aiden. Here are the stories for this morning's broadcast. We have information on tonight's college and career night.
And we have information on Davenport High School's Hospitality Academy. BBN News begins now. Today is Monday, October 23rd, which is National Food Day and United Nations Day. If today is your birthday, you share a birthday with Drake, PewDiePie, and Kid President. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. Underclassmen School Picture Day is coming up tomorrow with retakes being taken on November 29th. After-school tutoring continues after school today. Students must be in the Media Center by 2:05 and must be picked up when tutoring ends at 3:05. The 23rd annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Essay Challenge is underway, and this year's topic is building communities to help transform unjust systems. The deadline is coming up next week on November 1st, and winning students will earn $350. Scan the QR code for more information. Student government will be having their weekly meeting today in Building 3, Room 103 at 210. All students may attend to share any ideas or concerns they have about Davenport High School. Latinos in Action will meet after school today in room 314F. Yarn Club will meet after school today in room 249B. Chess Club will meet in room 175D after school tomorrow. Game Club will meet tomorrow after school in room 314G. Polk State College will be holding 2 open houses where you can meet faculty and staff, complete an application, tour the campus, and more. Tonight, between 5 and 7 p.m., students can visit their Winter Haven campus, and on November 2nd, students can visit their Lakeland campus. For more information, head to polk.edu. Are you interested in taking a trip to Japan? Miss Winters, in conjunction with RF Tours, wants to make that happen. The tour will take place in 2025 at the beginning of the summer. Scan the QR code to register for the informational meeting on November 2nd. Students, you also have the opportunity to head to France with Monsieur Maldonado. You will be able to walk the Hall of Mirrors, see the Mona Lisa, Eiffel Tower, and try foods such as crepes and ratatouille. Scan the QR code to RSVP for the interest meeting, which will occur on Wednesday, November 1st. DHS Drama Department presents Peter and the Starcatcher, which will occur in the DHS Performing Arts Center this Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Doors will open at 6:30. Scan the QR code on the screen to purchase your tickets. Just a reminder, Broncos, at the end of the day, if you need to visit guidance or drop off attendance notes, pick up a bus pass, or anything else in the main office. The doors to the main office lock each day at 1:45. Also, Broncos, remember that school IDs need to be worn around your necks and be visible at all times. This is a district requirement. Starting yesterday, when you get lunch, there will not be a keypad to enter your ID number. You must have your physical ID to get lunch. Students that do not have an ID will have one created for them before they are able to get lunch. Attention DHS students who would like to take the PERT exam. Please see Ms. Brown in guidance by Friday. The PERT exam will be given on November 2nd. Any questions, please see Ms. Brown. Davenport High School is made up of a number of academies. Musa introduces us to those behind the Hospitality Academy.
Today we'll be taking an in-depth dive into the Hospitality Academy.
So we cover everything in the hospitality industry, from working in restaurants to hotels, almost everything, cruise lines, whatever you can think of. You learn a lot of life skills, whether you end up pursuing a career in hospitality or not. I always tell my students, you're learning how to provide for yourself, always be able to find a job so you have skills that you'll have with you for the rest of your life. We talk about interview skills, writing a resume, communication, how to interact with people, work in a team environment, which is extremely important.
Well, with the maturity of the professionalism, that's something you're going to use in any field that you're going to go into. It could be medicine, hospitality, accounting, anything that you're going to do, you're going to want to be professional. You're going to want to be self-disciplined and stay on top of your tasks. And you're going to need that respect. You have to respect people the way you want to be respected. Otherwise, you won't have any success in any aspect of your life. Well, Culinary 1 is basically teaching how to work in a professional kitchen, trying to teach professionalism, maturity, and self-respect. Culinary, I think, is the most popular aspect of hospitality, because when everyone thinks of hospitality, they think of restaurants. My aspect is I've been working in hotels. So in hotels, most of the hotels I've worked at have restaurants. And so culinary has always been a big aspect. It's always been the entry-level position that everyone can get into and then grow from there. It's not how you start, but how you finish. And knowing basic culinary skills, if you wanted to be in hospitality, will get your foot in the door. Is up to you and your discipline and your self-discipline and your professionalism and where you grow.
Our class basically consists of learning about the basics of fashion, how to sew, how to hand sew, how to machine sew, sketching, rendering. We're going to be learning about draping and creating the big outfits. Fashion is something that everybody needs, and we will forever need. It's something that we've always had in history. I think fashion helps us identify or express who we are, even those who may be silent. Like, not everybody who comes to this class needs to want to be in fashion. My goal is to kind of make the kids think outside of the box, and help them discover maybe new interests that they never knew that they had, or, bring out interests that have been deep inside. I don't really focus just on fashion. I focus on the well-being as a whole of every individual student. I love that our school offers fashion and hospitality and culinary and the many other electives that we have. I think it's so beneficial and so needed for the youth.
I'm giving them an opportunity to learn about what the different jobs are in the field. There are so many jobs. You can work in hotels, you can work in restaurants, you can work at the airport. There's just a plethora of jobs that they could do.
From BBN News, Musa Hyatt.
Today's ACT word of the day is benevolent, meaning generous or kind. Many cultures believe in benevolent spirits. Seniors, schedule your senior photos today. Katie will be back on campus for 2 more road shoots on November 3rd and December 14th. Register at katie.com/schedule to secure your time. Davenport will be hosting a college and career night tonight, beginning at 6 p.m. You will be able to get scholarship information, learn about community service opportunities, and get information on Herff Jones and meet with college representatives. It may only be October, but now is the perfect time to start looking for a summer job. Haines City Parks and Recreation are looking for lifeguards for next summer. You must be at least 15 years old before December 1st, 2023, and be able to pass the swim test. Registration is open from now until November 15th, and there will be classes in early November from 4 until 8 p.m. For more information, scan the QR code on the screen. On to Broncos sports. The Broncos were last in action this past Friday in Auburndale against the Bloodhounds. The Bloodhounds defeated the Broncos by a score of 25-3. The Broncos will travel to Kissimmee to face the Gateway Panthers this Friday. With a win on Friday, the Broncos would set a program record for wins in a season. There will be a baseball player and parent meeting taking place tonight in the Broncoteria at 6 p.m. If you have any questions, please see Coach Stevens at room 313D. There will be a girls flag football interest meeting tomorrow at 2:15 in room 163. If you have any questions, please see Sergeant Wright. Girls soccer has practice between 2:30 and 4:30 Monday through Thursday. Any questions, please see Coach Waring. As we mentioned earlier tonight, there will be a college and career fair. Sophia has more.
At our very own Davenport High School, a college and career night will be held for students interested about getting information for their futures.
All students can benefit from this event because this is a night for you to come and find out your next step in your life. What job do you want to have in the future? How do you get there? How can you get some funding, scholarships, and meet some people from the colleges, even if you go for 1 year or 2 year certificate?
At this event, we're going to be talking about many scholarship opportunities. We're going to go over the Bright Futures Scholarship and how you apply to that. It's also called Florida's Financial Aid Scholarship. We're going to talk about how to apply for FAFSA, which is your financial aid information. And also we're going to look at Polk Education Foundation Scholarship Program.
So who's going to be there? We're going to have teachers, we're going to have counselors, we're going to have a couple of colleges present in here. Please come and join us so you can learn everything you can do to take your next step after you end up high school.
And there will also be some colleges set up in the lobby area there. Representatives from the military will be there as well. And then we will have a PowerPoint presentation, show some slides as well, maybe some videos on all things related to college admissions, how to fill out a college application, maybe bring something to write with and on, or maybe your device. You could log on as we talk about the different programs. We'll also have information for the Common App, which is just a one-stop shop for filling out a college application. So if you haven't done any of that yet, you'll be able to see what that's like then.
The event will be held on October 24th from 6 to 8 p.m. with refreshments being provided.
What can students do to acquire the benefits? You need to just show up, come with your parents, talk to each of the colleges in there, ask questions, walk through the FAFSA application, and all the requirements that you need for graduation.
Thank you for joining us today for Broncos News. I'm Eric.
And I'm Aiden. Have a great day, Broncos.